Well, Margaritaville is kind of an enigma.
That's where this ship is headed.
Something that I never envisioned happening when I wrote that song in about 5 minutes on the 7 Mile Bridge. It just goes to show you that anything can happen in America. It started with a song, and when I was just singing on Duval Street in Key West, and I added that song to the repertoire right after I wrote it, it immediately got reaction. But I had no earthly idea that it would work for me as well as it has and for as long as it has. We had started the whole thing, as a lot of people in America do, as a small business. We were a t-shirt shop because we saw people on Duval Street and they were doing t-shirts with my name on them, but they spelled it wrong. And I just thought, you know, hell, we can do better than that. And then when John and I met, it was the fact that I know we've got a brand here and I don't know what to do with it. I said, I can't pay you what you make up there, but you can be a partner and you can work in Bermuda shorts. And he came.
Margaritaville was something that people knew about for 20 years before I joined Jimmy to build this company. They knew it not just as a song, it's really an emotion. It stands for an attitude about living. It stands for paradise. It's about good times, relaxing, being with friends. But it didn't have a product.
I probably owe a lot of my business sense going to Nashville to try to make it. And I realized then that you had to try, if you could, to maintain control of your intellectual properties. And if that wasn't the case, then to try to figure out a way to have income that wasn't attached to like a record company contract from which I never saw any money for 7 years.
Margaritaville today really is a leisure lifestyle platform. In the world of lodging, which is our principal business, you can enjoy an all-inclusive vacation in the Caribbean. You can own or rent a resort home. You can bring your RV, or you could also rent a cabin. If you've worked hard your whole life and you've gotten to 55, you can do that at Latitude Margaritaville. When you're home in your backyard, you can turn on our blender, enjoy our furniture around the pool, and obviously wear our clothing.
Margaritaville in New York. As a performing musician, New York was probably the hardest market to ever crack as a live performer. But I broke through, and I did it with a lot of hard work and a lot of inspiration from other people. I had to just look at it as this: it's an island. And I've been an island boy for a long time. It's a little different island, so I got to figure out how to get these islanders to figure out what those other islanders like about what I do.
The nearly $370 million Margaritaville Times Square project is a big bet for the marketing empire, which generated around $1.5 billion in annual sales prior to COVID-19.
We are bringing the ultimate island experience to the island of Manhattan. Being able to relax, take a dip in a pool, have 5 or 6 different restaurant experiences, and essentially to have a chill environment in the middle of one of the least chill places in the world. It's a terrific sort of 2 sides of an album, if you will.
So to have a Margaritaville in Times Square and having had the Broadway experience, this is kind of the icing on the cake to take in New York, to tell you the truth.
What underlies everything we do is an emotional connection. This song has been around for over 40 years. And it has created significant meanings for people in many, many different ways. And often, for a large number of people, it was the soundtrack to their vacations. So delivering on that expectation is really, at the end of the day, what this business is about.
Hey, thanks for watching. For more stories like this, be sure to stream Bloomberg Quicktake 24/7 for free at any of the places down below. Get live coverage, interviews, documentaries, deep dives, and so much more on the stories that you care most about. And don't forget to hit the follow or subscribe button on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.